99X. It's Barnes and Leslie about to get to the ticket window here in just a few minutes. But first, Fram, I had something, and Crash, you too, something really weird that happened to me. And I want to see if I'm the only one that feels this way about this situation. I want you listening to tell me if this has happened to you or not.
We're here for you, Barnes.
Please.
So many ways to win concert tickets at 99X. Of course, you can always go to 99X.com. We have a contest page, but now with the all-new app, you can download that app to listen anywhere and win free tickets. And the thing I love about this is it's something for everyone. Like if you're a Metallica fan or Pearl Jam, but then on the other side, you might just love Simple Minds or They Might Be Giants. So many concert tickets. Download the app now, wherever you download apps, the 99X app.
Want to get your take on something that happened, and I've never felt this way in a conversation, and I'm curious if this is just, maybe it was a one-time thing, or if people actually get this feeling. And if you have something to chime in while we're talking, 470-741-4999. Had this buddy out of the blue who was like, hey, I'm just hanging this one weekend. What's going on? I was like, well, nothing. That weekend's open. Oh, cool. I'll pop in and we'll hang. And this is someone who have fun with over the years. I've known since college.
Just someone who's been a constant in your life.
Constant, yeah. Like trips or concerts and, fun person.
Who's in your rotation?
As you get older, you have less friends. Like you have your group around you, and that's the group. Mm-hmm. So comes in for the weekend, hang out. First up, we go out to eat. So we go to this place I like to go to, sit in a booth, and all of a sudden, he just starts droning on very negatively about a lot of stuff. Like, everything is bad.
Debbie Downer.
I mean, beyond Debbie Downer. Just, this is bad. It's all bad. This doesn't work out for me. It's everyone else's, why do they get that? I honestly...
Was he going through a divorce or
No.
something like lose a job or no? He's just in general?
For the first time in a long time, I was speechless. I just was looking at him and I'm like, well, how do you encourage someone who is that far down and negative, by the way, even if you said, well, what if, you painted the house red? And they're like, red's going to blow up. It's going to, whatever, everything you say.
Is this a reoccurring thing with this person? Because
No.
I know where you're going. No, it's not. This is something new.
This is definitely not typical.
Okay. Because sometimes you have friends that are constantly just negative.
Right. And I try not to really hang with that group. You know what I mean? Like the negative, constantly negative. Mm-hmm. But I thought maybe he would dip into this and then come out on the other side and we'd be good. But no, it kept going. And now, mind you, he's staying with me for the weekend.
The whole time.
Oh.
So then we go out, another meal the next day, and I'm thinking, okay, surely that was, a one-off. Well, it just continued. It kept going. And right then and there, in that conversation, in my brain, it went, check please, I'm done.
Oh.
Meaning, I don't need that kind of energy in my life.
At some point, you got to tune it out. I know where you're going with this.
What do you do in that situation? Again, if you're listening and you've had this or you have something you want to say, 470-741-4999. But have either of you had that? I just go, we now are on different paths.
Did you say anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I just stayed quiet-ish. I mean, I talked regular, but I didn't say, hey, I'm done with you. This is enough.
I feel like you have to be honest. I don't know, Crash, how you would handle it, but just to say, hey, is everything okay?
But aren't you opening up a big can of worms?
I know, but it's over the last few days, you've been so negative, and I can't be around that. So I know where you're going, Barnes, but I would at least, say something or offer some advice.
Wouldn't you be making it worse by you're basically calling them out for being negative and then you're saying, I can't.
Maybe, but maybe offer some help. Maybe they need to go talk to somebody, a counselor or something.
That's obvious, but is that your job? That's kind of what I'm asking. Is that your job to say it?
If you're a friend, you need to say something because you don't want to be around this. constantly?
Crash?
Crash, how would you handle it?
Crash, by the way, it's not you.
I was getting ready to say, you guys spent a lot of time together in Mexico. So.
Yeah, I was not Debbie Downer in Mexico. No. Well, what about people that just like want to pick your brain or something? I mean, maybe he was just like fishing for something.
That's Debbie Downer adjacent. That is a huge time thing. I'm all about like mentoring. If somebody it's mentor, or then that really means how can you do this for me?
I know. I get a lot of those, by the way.
Oh, Fram, you must get 500 a day.
It's tough. Can we have coffee? Can I pick your brain? Can I have some advice? And I love to help people, but you can't do 50 of those in a week.
So what do you do?
I'm really honest with people, and I will tell you, a friend of mine came up with a brilliant solution. And I don't know if you guys would do this or not, but you take all of those people and you do a coffee somewhere. I don't care, you go to a Starbucks or whatever, somewhere, and they all are invited. Let them pick your brain for an hour, and then they all meet each other.
Fram turns it into a live X.
No, I'm just saying it's just a way to, to help on one end. But then they meet like-minded people, and it actually works.
That's a class, Leslie.
I know.
We're not that cool.
It's hard for me to say no.
Something easier would be just block him on Facebook in your phone. Just see ya.
Mute. Like, is that grounds for muting?
Yeah.
But Barnes, what about the friends who are just drama-filled all the time? Everything is drama.
This is kind of a little sector. It's the, how can you help me? But really, how can you do this for me? It's not, how can I learn to do? Because look, we've had people in this business and we did it with interns a long time ago. They're like, oh, anybody can do this. We put them all on the mic one day, unannounced, and we went in the other room and said, good luck. Mm-hmm. And man, you would have thought it was a murder scene. Like they were in tears, red faces, trembling and shaking. But everyone wants a shortcut, like these days.
Going back to your friend, okay, this whole conversation about your friend who is just Mr. Downer the whole time, or somebody who's drama-filled, at some point you have to kind of cut it off.
Yeah, I just went neutral. I thought non-confrontational.
Neutral.
When you're driving, you just go in the neutral, and then you still have some momentum, but you're coming to a stop eventually. I thought that was the best way to play.
Cruise control.
Because I didn't want to open up more. I didn't want to get it.
You're nodding your head at this point.
Because I'm a fixer deep down. Like if you come to me and you're like, I just can't get that. I'd be like, oh, here, we can do this or this or this or this or this.
Yeah.
But when you're just negative about it, it's just a turnoff.
Can't handle the negativity. I'm with you on that.
That being said, Barnes, and I've had a little bit of a rough go, with everything in my life the last couple of months. Can I borrow $10,000?
Small bills?
Yeah.
Or large?
I figured that's what he was going to do next.
If you've been into that, maybe you have a better way to fly with it. 470-741-4999.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Small Bill co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
We always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.